Now, everyone is familiar with the concept of breathalyzer. Well, now they're also talking about a textalyser. Exactly how does it work? Well, for that, we have our panel, Olivia Rosamond from Storyful and Nick Healy from the technology website CNET. How does a textalyser actually work?
Well, that's a very interesting question because it's made by Celebrite, who are the people that we think hacked the iPhone for the FBI recently, Israeli security company.
Allegedly.
Reportedly. I said we think. So the idea is people are so worried about their security that Celebrite have had to come out and say the textalyser will in no way be able to read your messages. It'll just know if something's happened by magic.
Walk me through how it would be applied.
You'd be in a crash. Police would ask to see your phone, similar as they would give you a breathalyzer, and they would run it through the textalyzer to see if there had been texting or sort of, I assume any phone activity in the time frame that they assume the crash would have happened in.
Can it distinguish between background action and actually logging on and doing a typey type?
It is a bit murky the way that it works. Certainly the word that I've seen bandied around is metadata. That wonderful word. It's only going to access your metadata, so that's trying to reassure people that it's not reading their text messages, it's not listening to the phone calls. So somehow it has a way of...
The words reassure and metadata should never go on the same sentence.
Ever.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of the concern. So sure, I mean, from what I understand, I don't drive and I haven't been involved in what they call distracted driving accident, but they happen a lot. And when that is the case, I've read that people are under pressure to actually hand over their phone after the case. But this is sort of a safer way. They're billing it as a safer way. They just run it through. It just grabs the metadata there, sees if there was any activity, and then you're on your way again.
As opposed to looking for a half-completed tweet saying, oh, no, I'm going to crack. I find this really curious because we talk a lot about distracted driving being really integral into a lot of accidents, but I tried to find some data on this, and it's all over the shop at the moment. There's reports suggesting that 0.9% of accidents involve the smartphone, and that's all. Other ones go as high as 1 in 6. I've not actually been able to find clear, consistent data about how often distracted driving results in an accident.
Are there technologies that will actually prevent people from being distracted on their phones? Jamming or something of that nature.
Do we remember the Groove from 2015?
I don't know. I still haven't got my Groove back. I'm like Stella. She got it back.
I don't think the Groove arrived. So it was an idea that plugged in under your steering wheel, and you could set it to block notifications but maybe still allowed GPS. It was that you were able to actually granularly change what notifications, or if any, your phone would give you while driving, and only when the engine was off would all of those notifications arrive on your phone.
What about speakerphone? Because can I still speakerphone?
Is that okay? I think hands-free was still frowned upon.
I mean, I think that haven't there been studies that show even if you're talking to the person next to you, you can be sort of equally as distracted?
Single cars for all. I think that's the solution.
I don't think it's just the solution here. I don't think is just technology. I think along with, I think drink driving campaigns, speeding campaigns, public service announcements. I think those visual, the billboards, the TV ads of crashes due to fatigue and drink, they're effective. They're powerful ads. I mean, New Zealand just produced a great YouTube video advertising campaign that was about distracted driving, and it was very cute. It was kind of a bit quirky and cute. It wasn't any of these traumatic scenes of, cars smashing into walls at 100 kilometres an hour. Yeah. And it was cute, and it went around the world. I saw Facebook friends all over the world sharing the video, and I think that's great. I mean, it's very hard to measure the effect of that, but if we can get that out there into the public psyche, that's important. It's public education.
I don't know if I agree, actually. I think that there's a worry that when it's too entertaining, it turns into another dumb way to die, which is hilariously funny, but actually made no impact whatsoever on accidents. Yeah,
sure. I'm not saying that they should only be cutesy, shareable videos, but I do think that there is a role now for, actually in Canberra they have these they're actually quite scary ads on the side of the road, that's sort of written in text speak. And one of them that sticks in my mind is drive and text, you be next. So it's written in text speak, and it's just like a bit, this is a bit shocking.
I'm coming for you.
It's really daggy in this sort of like Canberra public service way, but it has a point.
Big shout out to our Canberra listeners.
Hey, I'm from Canberra. I'm from Canberra. I think I'm allowed.
There is lots more to this discussion on the audio edition of Download the Show, which has a great discussion about Facebook. Facebook have just laid out their roadmap for the next 10 years of all the different products that are going to consume our life. So you can find that all on the RN website. Thanks, guys.